Hello, my name is Boyue and welcome to My Deep Guide. Today we're taking a look at the Boyue Likebook P10. This is just an unboxing and the first impressions, and of course, as usual, once I'm done with that, I'll be testing the device for a couple of weeks and then the in-depth review will come. Likebook P10 is an important one because it just came out and it is the cheapest 10.3-inch e-ink note-taking capable device on the market currently. So let's check out what do we get in the package and what the first impressions are like. Alright, so here is the package. I ordered the bundle, which is the device itself, the protective case, and of course the active capacitive pen. So let's unbox one at a time. First, we focus on the Likebook P10, which is an affordable version of a 10.3-inch e-ink, e-reader, and note-taking capable device. So unlike every other competitor out there, this one is at around $300 range instead of the $500 range. So let's see, what do we get? Somebody dropped my box. Damn you, DHL. A slide-out style of the box. Let's see what we get inside. So far, it looks a lot like packaging from Books devices because they have the same thing. You slide out, and then I guess this is... Now, here's the thing. I ordered the white version, but this one displays black. So I'm very interested to see... Do I get the... Nope, I got the black one. Well, what was the point of ordering an option if I got the black one? Oh well. So let's try and get it out like this. Okay, so we have the device and we have a quick start guide. All right, so the quick start guide is nice. It says what to do, what not to do, which I'll probably kind of refer back to later. And underneath here we get a USB-C cable. So in the standard package, we get the device, USB data cable, and a quick start guide. Now let's check out the device. Right, slides out sideways, I guess. Can we? Or do I need to unwrap? Nope, I need to unwrap. Oh, that's interesting. The back is very, very interesting. Okay, let's open this up. All right. So already I'm quite interested because look at the back. The back is plastic, yes, but it's this kind of relief kind of thing which makes it not slippery, and it feels and it looks really, really cool. So already out of the box, it doesn't feel or look like a cheap device at all. So the sides... Is this metal on the sides or just some kind of a colder plastic? I guess it's plastic as well, but it feels really, really kind of good. I love the design, and this guy already has a pre-applied paper-like screen protector, which is pretty cool. I already feel that it's kind of scratchy, if you can probably hear the surface. Yep. So this has a paper-like protector on the top, pre-applied, and the back side is very, very nice. Now, granted, the device is heavy, so it is heavier, and yeah, it feels that it's top heavy, that there's more weight here. Maybe the battery is around there than here. So when you're holding it, it is kind of pulling back. So that's something that is a bit of a negative. It's not the thinnest, but it is on the thinner side. It helps the profile because it has this rounded edge and it has these two additions. So yeah, that initially feels good. Now let's see what we have as far as the layout goes. So on the front, we got nothing. I was hoping that it would have been white because that's what I ordered, but I didn't get that. So boo freaking who. For readers, I prefer white outline. That's why I ordered it, and it's a bit of a because I ordered something and I didn't get it. But fine, okay, we're reviewing the black one. So we have a capacitive button here, which I guess will function as a home or a back, because it is an Android-powered device. On the back, as I said, we have this kind of perforated or relief-like surface, which looks really, really pretty and is not slippery at all. And at the bottom, we have Likebook P10 and some designations here. Overall, very nice design. Nothing on the right side, nothing on the left side. On the top we have the power button and I guess the indicator light, or maybe a reset switch, probably a reset switch. And on the bottom we have our USB-C, maybe a charging LED light, maybe microphone, and a speaker. Yeah, that definitely looks like a speaker. So, and well, interestingly enough, like on earlier Boox devices, you actually have exposed screws, which means that this assembly would be easier than the unibody style devices that we have. So that's the layout and the design of the device. Now, what about the build quality? Well, it feels very, very sturdy. It's not water resistant. That's what it says in the quick start guide. And the manufacturing is very, very nice. So yeah, you don't get the metal kind of body and all that kind of stuff, but then again, you know, for the price, you get really, really precise type of manufacturing that I really like, and lovely design, and it just feels really good. So far, I'm really liking this, dude. So let's try and see if I can do a first power up just to see what kind of an OS thingy it's running, because I know it's Android, but I don't know if they're running their own version or not. So I'm not going to be doing the full-on testing and everything now. I just wanted to unbox so that I can start testing it, and everything regarding how it works, how it writes, and all that kind of stuff is going to be in the in-depth review, which is going to come later. For now, we will just unbox and see if I can power it up, if it has enough charge. But it doesn't. No, it does. Okay. I like the display quality. It's actually displaying quite nicely, not that much ghosting. All right, let's choose English. Okay, and immediately we get a new version detected. So let's see, check. I'm gonna do that later because I don't know how far charged up it is, but let's see what are the new things. The reader adds a quick line marking function. The reader supports the display of grayscale effects of book text. Increase the contrast and thickness adjustment of the text version of the PDF text. Added support for book formats, CBZ and RTF. Newly added notepad pen mode, and optimizations and everything. So that's actually quite cool that you get a device and it's already, hey, we've already updated, because this thing just came out. So yeah, I'm gonna do the update a little bit later. Cool. Yes, this is something that I really like, that they are actually telling you, do this immediately. So we have auto shutdown. Excellent. Let's do 4 hours. And let's go screen sleeping 5 minutes, and Wi-Fi delay, yeah, after 3 minutes is fine. So I don't have a problem with that. I really like this because it allows you to set up your device right off the bat. You don't have to dig around the menus or anything. It's just in the initial setup. Cool. All right, so this is the home screen. That's how it looks like. And I've never experienced Likebook platform before, so this is all new to me. We have a home, back, refresh, and I guess, what is this? Oh, it even has the light functionality. That's interesting. Actually, I did not know that it had the front light. So we have dual front light, which is very, very responsive. That's going to be interesting to actually test out. Cool. So we have bed presets, night, day, off. Can you customize presets? I guess this is locking them together. Yep. But you can't really customize presets. Well, that would be kind of cool. Well, maybe. No, you can't. So you have day-night bed presets and your own version of it, and of course off. So far, I'm really liking this. So that's actually pretty cool. We have battery indication, comes fully charged. Do we have a swipe down menu? Yeah, we do. So we have A2 mode, cool. We have Bluetooth battery saver option, yes. Yes. I was always wondering why don't other devices actually have that. So battery saver option, awesomeness. Battery level actually at 100%. It came pre-charged at 100%. Very cool. Contrast, volume, switch. I don't know what that is. I'll have to read up. Then we have settings. This looks very familiar, shall we say. And then we have system updates, app info, power management, user settings, device settings. I like that we have actually other options here, such as, device settings and all that kind of stuff. Ooh, goody. This is going to be very cool to explore and see what we get. So let's see if I go to library. Yep, we have some books preloaded. What does the button do? Is it back or home? Well, I'll see that. So we have Wi-Fi, books, transfer, and these are basically your Android shortcuts, I think, because it looks like you can, because it says page 101. So it means that this is your desktop, maybe, that you can rearrange these things. Now that would be cool. Can we long press and move around? No, we can top or hide. Oh, well, we'll see what that is. And we have a button here that says 4x5 application manager. 4x5. Oh, so you can actually choose between the layout of how many shortcuts or app shortcut icons you can have. So you can have 3x3 or 4x5. Sweet. Well, that's kind of cool. I actually like the 2x4. Then we have 3x4. Then we have 4x5. And then 3x3. So this is pretty interesting. You can actually already right off the bat, you can customize quite a lot your homepage, which is something I was wondering, like how do they handle the homepage? No other platform so far handles the native Android home screen, so to speak, and they actually did. So this is quite interesting to see. All right, and then we also have the application management. And I guess this is, this would be the standard application management thingy. Cool. And this is the this is the background multitasking manager as well. Well, so far, I'm finding it very intuitive. I am an Android user, so I know what I'm looking for. But that's the important part. I'm able to actually recognize which part of the Android is where and how did they rearrange it. So I'm really liking this. Let's see, wake up and speeds, fall to sleep. Wake up very, very quick, super quick, very nice. All right, cool. Initially, I'm now gonna start using this, definitely. I really am liking it. The only thing I'm gonna do before I start unpacking everything else, I do wanna test out the writing. So for that, let's unwrap the pen first and then check out the writing, how it feels and what we get. All right, so this is the box for the pen and it just doesn't say anything. It's just Likebook active capacitive pen. Now the active thing, I would assume, usually indicates that it's battery powered. So let's open up and see. Yep, it definitely is battery powered. So, and it's using a standard battery, not a rechargeable one. Okay. Warmly tips. The nib of the pen cannot be pressed when placing. Okay. I'm not sure. I have to decipher what that means. But I guess don't press it too hard. Maybe, so that you don't break it. Anyway, we get the pen. Hey, it feels like it's made out of, aluminum. Well, would you look at that? So we have, maybe this is a plastic, so the top is plastic here, then we have this divider, and this holding area here is definitely aluminum. We have a little lapel holder thingy and no eraser on the back, but very nicely kind of milled, and I assume that this slides open. So let's do, aluminum milled, and then your battery actually goes in there. And well, that's very old-fashioned. So we're gonna see what that does to the weight balance of things. We have the nib, which feels okay. We'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully it has enough support. So this feels okay. It protrudes a little bit high, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that means it's going to last a long time. I don't know. And there are no buttons at all. So we don't have a button and we don't seem to have an eraser in an active pen. So that's a bit of a weird thing. Yeah, but let's get the battery first. So here we have supplied tools in 2 extra nibs. And from what I can see, they are not of a standard that I recognize. So no, we can't really use other nibs that we have from other pens in here. That much is very, very clear already. And it's using the quadruple A battery standard. So not rechargeable, you actually have to change batteries. So that's not an ideal thing, definitely not. But all right, so the battery goes in here. This reminds me of the Surface pen. So Microsoft Surface at the beginning used the same type of configuration. So, but at least it had a button. Now we screw this back in. And as I predicted, that battery is very, very heavy on the top. And yeah, we'll see. I would prefer if that weight was front to help you when writing. This way, when writing, this is simply tipping over all the time. This is very, very top heavy and yeah, not a comfortable thing. So I would prefer to write with this heavy part actually leaning on my hand and then write. So we'll see. But it definitely does not support my default style of writing, which is holding the pen very, very low and then kind of writing like this. Then it exposes my top too much and then this just sloshes over. So this is very, very unbalanced. So where would the balance be? So basically 2/3 of the pen versus 1/3 of the pen. That's where the balance is with the battery. Well, not the best. And let's unwrap the protective cover. So what does it say on the back? Installation instructions. Oh, we have the sticky tape, the one that I don't mind because the books actually uses that the same thing. Damn it, you have the white version. I wanted to have the white version and you're taunting me. You're taunting me with this. Anyway, fine. I'm fine. So yeah, it's gonna be a sticky tape that you kind of stick in and then it works. So the same thing that Books is currently using. So let's open it up. Okay, get it out of the scratchy thing. Ooh, this actually feels very, very nice. So let's see. Wow, this top is very heavy. Whoa, okay. So this reminds me of Kindle kind of cover. That's, you can you can hit someone. So definitely it's going to protect your device very, very sturdily because it's nice and substantive. So very good thickness there and massive kind of weight. But I guess it works when you kind of turn it around and then that's it. So here we have the sticky tape. We have very soft kind of material inside. Beige, tan, greenish type of color. Stitching for, yes, the pen holder. Well, that's how you do that. Well, that actually makes perfect sense for your pen. Cool. I really like that. And the front is, and the back, they're very, very nice and soft material. And I don't know if the camera can catch it. Hopefully it can. It has the same type of angled diagonal lines pattern that the device has on the back. So it's definitely part of the same product. I do like it. It is a little weighty, so I'm concerned that it's gonna add quite a lot of bit of weight as a whole package. But it does support this kind of mode here, and it has these 2 slots, unlike the Note Air, for example. So you have these 2 slots to hold your device at 2 different angles. So that's definitely a cool thing that you can hold it at a different angle. So I'm gonna apply that a little bit later. First, I want to do the writing test. It feels and it sounds good, definitely. That there's no doubt about it. And it actually has a certain softness to it, which I do like. I guess that's the combination of the pen and the screen protector itself. So you don't feel like you're writing on a glass surface, which is definitely a really good thing. The screen protector that's pre-applied also helps with the raspiness of the sound and the feedback. It's absolutely not like writing on a glass surface. I don't know even if it has a glass surface on top, because it most certainly does not feel it. It feels very, very good. The latency, I think it's in the slower side, definitely on the slower side of things, probably higher 50s or maybe even higher than that. But the main concern that I do have is the quality of the lines when writing very quickly. It's as if there's something, I mean, he does have filtering and he does filtering, but it feels like on a Remarkable 2 when you have these kind of jaggedness thingies, but this one does filter it. So I don't know, you can see actually, let me try and show you what I mean. Hopefully you can see on the curves of the L, even though it's filtered, it has these kind of lines. The straight ones are just simply not that straight. I mean, you can see the L here on the Likebook. It definitely has N on the T as well. So there's something about it. I'm not sure what exactly, because it definitely filters like the Books platform does and like the other ones do. I don't know. I have to test, but maybe it's a pen setting or something like that. That's just my first impression. But overall, it definitely does not feel by any measure that this is a lower price category device than the rest of the competition. And that, I think, is the most important thing to remember, because this is a lot cheaper than any of its competitors, and so far it's it's not winning any races, but it's definitely not at the back of the pack. It's definitely competitive. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. All right, and now it comes the time to actually apply this and put it into its protective cover. And honestly, I'm a little bit afraid because, yeah, out of everything, this is probably the heaviest 10.3 inch e-ink device that I've used. I don't know the figures, but it feels like the heaviest one, definitely. And then on top we have this one that's also heavy, so I'm a little bit reluctant to do that, but it needs its cover. So let's do that and see what happens and what the final package looks like. I really don't like these sticky ones. I don't mind them if they work. I really don't like the application. It's cumbersome. So have it like this, put the cover and then press. So don't press ever directly on the screen, and don't press too hard, because you know these screens are fragile. And let's press it here on the back as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I think you can definitely hit somebody over the head with this. As I thought, the combined weight is quite a lot. So it's definitely the heaviest and the thickest of the bunch, in an area where you do feel that price cut. And this is the entire package. So you get to have your pen nifty sitting here, niftily. As I said, heavy, definitely, no way around it. Does it have auto wake up? Yes, it does. And go back to sleep. Yep, so all works. Can it flip around normally with the pen? Yes, but with the pen it's gonna be here. So if I take the pen out, it doesn't go fully down. So this one doesn't flatten. Maybe it will over time, because this is brand new. So that's kind of the initial kind of impression. And then let's see these slots here. Angle number 1. So that's quite vertical. And then you have angle number 2. And it's very sturdy. The only thing is that it would have been cool if that kind of slotting thing was on the device, so that you can have the pen here to take it off and put it on, but yeah, okay. And let's see how sturdy is the stickiness. Well, I don't have my pillow underneath, but it actually feels okay. So that was a lot of pressure. And yeah, it sticks. So definitely it sticks. Will I be able to unstick it and stick it back again? We'll see. However, it is holding definitely really, really well. Okay, so that's the unboxing and my first impressions of the Likebook P10. Alright, so the Likebook P10. The first impressions, well, I do like what I see. I don't like the weight of it. I have to just get that out of the way. That's something that you can't really get over. It's very, very weighty. So that's the number one negative impression that I have from the first impressions only. I'm very much looking forward to testing this in depth because there's a lot of really, really good things that I've already seen, such as the writing feel, the screen protector, the organization of the OS, and the feedback so far. It just looks really good. For the money, it is definitely competitive because for the similar type of money you get like Supernote A6X or the Nova 3, for example, from Books, which are all 7.8-inch devices, and this is a 10.3. But I'm looking forward to exploring what are its advantages, what are the disadvantages, and yeah, how competitive is it? Because price-wise, it's definitely competitive. Design-wise, it's definitely competitive. So let's see, functionality-wise and overall usage, how does that stack up? And more on that when the in-depth review comes. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and consider dinging the notification bell to get notified when the new videos come out on My Deep Guide. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye!